Hey everyone, Doug here, and this is going to be my March 10th DVD and Blu-ray update and my video response to my top 5 favorite horror movies of all time. So let's go ahead and get started. Sunshine from Danny Boyle. I've been wanting to see this movie, haven't yet. I was debating on whether to get it on Blu-ray. I kind of wish I would have now because this has a lot of special effects and stuff, and I'm sure that would have looked really, really good on Blu-ray. Haven't watched it yet. I'm pretty excited though. The trailers look really good, and yeah, I'm starting to get more involved with the Danny Boyle films. So Sunshine. The first of its kind, a gay slasher, literally. This is basically about gay men getting killed and hacked up by a killer. I can't really call this a guilty pleasure because it's not that great. There wasn't really much to this movie that, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. The gore, for the most part, wasn't that great. The acting I thought was going to be really bad, but it wasn't. But, it just overall wasn't, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great by any means. And it's, I guess, worth a watch if anybody's interested in seeing the first ever gay slasher horror movie. But, Hellman. Got this for $5, brand new. Tales from the Crypt Demon Night, starring Billy Zane and Jada Pinkett. Out of the two, well, there's three now, but out of the main two Tales from the Crypt movies, I definitely like Demon Knight better than Bordello of Blood. So that's that. Cemetery Man, got this at Half Price Books for $4.99, I think it was. It's used, but it's in mint condition. James, I haven't got to watch it yet. You said it was one of your favorite zombie movies, and you just think it's a brilliant movie. I will definitely let you know what I think of it once I watch it. But I've done a lot of reading on the reviews and stuff and watched the trailers, and it looks like a really good movie, so I'm pretty excited. Cannibal Ferox. This was $12 at Half Price Books. I saw this a while back, haven't seen it in a while, and I was like, hey, it's $12, mint condition, so I went ahead and grabbed it. This is a very sick, disturbing film, so I didn't have it yet, so I went ahead and grabbed it up. Just got back from Walmart, picked up Milk on DVD. I was debating on whether to get the Blu-ray because it was $29.96, and I just went ahead and grabbed the DVD. If eventually maybe down the road I'll pick up the Blu-ray, but until then I just got the DVD, which was only $19.96. And for my Blu-ray, I picked up Brokeback Mountain. Just got released on Blu-ray. I'm sure this is going to look amazing on Blu-ray because the mountains, the lake, the scenery, everything in this movie is beautiful. And this was only $19 at Walmart on Blu-ray. So I was like, grab that. If it would have been any more, I probably wouldn't have got it. But it was brand new, came out today, Tuesday, and it's $20 with tax. I was like, shit. I want to grab that. Okay, now for my video response on my top 5 horror films of all time. Let's go ahead and get started. Master of Suspense, Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece, Psycho. This is my definitive film, in my opinion, on Alfred Hitchcock. I just think that this is a perfect movie. It was nominated for Oscars, a horror movie, slasher movie almost. At that, nominated for Oscars. Like I said, I think it's his definitive film. I guess it's the first of its kind. It's a slasher. Before it was monsters, dungeons and castles, and this was kind of the first one to bring it all into a home front and be like, hey, maybe the guy next door could be a serial killer. I just think this movie is a perfect movie. The shower scene, the score by Bernard Herrmann. Janet Leigh does an excellent job as Marion Crane. Alfred Hitchcock's directing. Anthony Perkins is amazing in this movie. Vince Vaughn gave it his all, I guess, in Gus Van Sant's remake, but he can never top Anthony Perkins, of course. So that's why I like Psycho. Tobe Hooper's definitive film, in my opinion, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This movie is very low budget. It's all shot like a documentary. It has that feel and that quality. The movie's very gritty, very grainy. You actually, in my opinion, I think that you feel like it's actually happening as you're watching it, and that makes it a good movie. It's very disturbing. It's a cult classic, and I just think overall it's a great movie. Yeah, so I mean, I think it even still holds up great today. And yeah, this is the Dark Sky Films 10 that was released before they released it on Blu-ray. And the Blu-ray looks amazing too, if you haven't seen my video on that. It's got a lot of good features on it. It's just one of those films that, you know, still holds up today, and I don't know, it's still disturbing today after all these years to watch it. Another one of my favorites would be The Evil Dead from Sam Raimi. Another very low budget horror movie that scared the pants off a lot of people when it came out. It builds suspense, it has an atmosphere, and the gore and the acting, I mean, the acting, for what it is, I guess it's not the worst thing, but this was the first movie to introduce us all to Bruce Campbell, aka Ash. So that was always a treat. Ash is a cool guy, and he's a badass. This movie spawned 2 sequels, this one being my favorite, of course. But this is the Ultimate Edition Evil Dead set. Just an overall great movie, in my opinion. The gore's good, the story's good. I like Bruce Campbell as Ash, and it's sad that they're remaking this. But they're remaking everything, so. Next would be George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, his ultimate film, definitive film. It's my favorite zombie movie of all time. This is the, what is this, Ultimate Edition again, set. It's pretty cool, it all opens up. You get the US theatrical version, the extended version, and the European version, and then this last disc is just bonus material. Again, another somewhat low-budget film. I just think it's a wonderful movie. The remake was good. Zack Snyder did a really good job with making it his own, I thought. But this one, I think, it works a little bit better. I like it more because it has a better, I would say better because the remake did have a little bit of this, but this one has just a really good mix of comical and horror, and I just think that really works well with this movie and still holds up really well today. Yeah, so that's why I liked Evil Dead. The gore's good. Tom Savini did an excellent job. It has a comical feel, or it has a lot of comical elements, plus it's a horror movie, which it is horror when it is horror. But I love Evil Dead. And I know a lot of people are more partial to Day of the Dead, but Dawn of the Dead's always been my favorite. And then Night, of course. I like Day, but it's never been my favorite. But yeah, Evil Dead. Dawn of the Dead. And then finally, John Carpenter's definitive film, Halloween. Again, another very low-budget movie. Nick Castle did an excellent job as The Shape. Jamie Lee Curtis, his first movie. That's my woman. But no, I think John Carpenter and Deborah Hill did an excellent job with creating suspense and relying this movie more on the music to scare people and the suspense than showing a lot of blood. They've been both quoted, saying that over the years. That, it's scarier to create suspense than it is to, just show the violence happening. Now, obviously, the later Halloween movies got a little more violent. But this one is the masterpiece of them all. Michael Myers is the unstoppable boogeyman. He's just evil. There's no stopping him. But it's just a definitive film. It still holds up really well today. Jamie Lee Curtis is very proud of this movie today. And it's one of my favorites. So, yeah. That was my video response and my DVD and Blu-ray update. So I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I will talk to everyone soon. Bye.